Hello and welcome to another video. Welcome to Maiko Station. Maiko is one of my favourite stations in the Kansai area, and in this video I'm going to try and explain why. Maiko Station is on the Sanyo line. The Sanyo line between Himeji and Osaka is also known as the Kobe line. So I suppose you can say this station is on the Kobe line too. It's served by local services and rapid services, although the special rapid services don't stop. Neither, of course, do freight trains. It's a fairly busy station, both in terms of the number of trains and in terms of the number of passengers using them. For much of the day there are between 8 and 12 trains an hour, and that's the number of services in either direction, so there are potentially 24 trains an hour at the station. It's a fair number. Still, as you probably saw at the beginning of the video, it's a fairly simple station. There's just one single platform and one track on either side of it. The other tracks you can see are for trains that pass the station completely. Like this train, in fact. This is one of the special rapid services heading in the direction of Himeji. So why, you might ask, do I call this station one of my favourite in the Kansai area? Well, it's all because of the bridge over the platforms. Not that little bridge you can see though. The very much bigger bridge above it. In fact, Maiko Station lies directly beneath the Akashi Kaikyo Ohashi, the huge bridge that links the mainland with Awajishima. This bridge was opened in 1998 and it has a length of nearly 4 kilometers, 3,911 meters to be precise. With 1,991 meters between the two towers of the bridge, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world all the way until 2022. It's huge, it's very impressive and very beautiful, and it's about 3 or 4 minutes walk from the station. So, let's go and see it. Leaving the station, there's this walkway which takes you towards the bridge. And very soon, this is the view that greets you. If you go down from the walkway, there's quite a big open space right in front of the bridge and right by the sea, which is great for bridge watching, I suppose you could call it. As you get closer, the bridge gets even more impressive. But there's actually one more treat. For the small fee of just 300 yen, you can go up to an observation deck which is situated right beneath the bridge deck. In other words, right beneath the road. So, let's do it. This is what it looks like. This walkway sort of threads its way through the structure of the bridge. It's apparently 47 meters above sea level. As the netting on the side of the walkway might suggest, it's open, which means there's a fairly strong breeze. In summer, that's great. In winter, less so. It's a beautiful day today at the beginning of March, but up here it's really, really cold. It's not just a walkway though. The walkway leads to what I suppose I would describe as a pod slung underneath the bridge, which has a restaurant, a small gift shop, and plenty of opportunity to look out over the sea at the beautiful view. And on a day like today, it really is quite stunning. In the very, very far distance, you can see the southern part of Osaka out towards Kansai Airport. It's about 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish now, and the sun is beginning to set, and I really love the fact that you can see the shadow of the bridge in the sea. Kansai Airport is out there somewhere. I think it's too hazy to actually see the airport itself though, unfortunately. Anyway, you can go even further on from what I called the pod, still under the bridge deck, so let's do it. I remember that last time I came up here, which must be a good 4 or 5 years ago now, I really wasn't very keen on this part, which is a glass floor. You can walk over, you really have to walk over. Strangely enough, this time it's not bothered me a bit. You might notice now that there's no netting on the side of the walkway. The breeze is still as strong as ever, but what the lack of netting means is that there's every opportunity to lose a camera or a smartphone in the gap. So if you come up here, just be careful. I think this has to be one of my favourite views. It really does emphasise the sheer scale of the construction. By the way, the black pipes just here are water pipes carrying water to the island. It's really incredible to think that the bridge is nearly 4 kilometers long. Anyway, I'll let you take a look at some of the other views from up here for just a few more minutes. Okay, that's me back down on terra firma now, and I still have a little bit of time before I need to catch a train, so I'm going to take a little walk along the promenade, and this is the view from directly beneath the bridge. It really is quite awe-inspiring, isn't it? Unfortunately, I don't have time to stay until dusk tonight, but at twilight the whole bridge is illuminated and it really is quite beautiful, especially when the lights reflect in the sea. Actually though, even without the twilight lights, the sheer scale of the bridge and the power of the industrial design is impressive enough for me, I think. It's blowing a gale today, but despite that, I'm really glad I came. I mean, what's not to like about this view, this scenery? It's incredible. I have to say though, I'm not sure that I would like actually driving across the bridge. I have been to Awajishima many years ago, so I must have been across the bridge, but for some reason, and very unfortunately really, I don't really remember it. Maybe one day I will actually pluck up the courage to drive across the bridge. It would certainly be an experience, that's for sure. Anyway, I need to head back to the station very soon, because I need to catch a train, strangely enough. Before I do though, here are just a few more views of the Akashi Kaikyo Ohashi. You know, I really could stay here all day, especially with the beautiful setting sun. But unfortunately, I have to get back to Higashi Hiroshima, and it's a long way by slow train. So at this point, I really do need to bid the bridge farewell for now, and farewell to you too. I hope you enjoyed this little visit to Maiko Station, to the bridge itself, and to its observation deck. I hope too you understand now why I like Maiko Station so much, and why I always try to get off there when I come to Kansai. If you ever find yourself in the Kobe Osaka area and you have a little bit of free time, try taking a little jaunt to Maiko Station yourself. I can guarantee you won't regret it. Anyway, that's just about it for this video. Thank you as ever for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again in another video very soon. For now though, goodbye.